Welcome. We're the Aviation Management class of 2011 at the University of the West Indies, St. Augustine. Let's take a virtual tour of our twin island nation of Trinidad and Tobago.
Taxi! Airport Kennedy! Lauren, you better wake up. I need a jet plane to take me non-stop. I can't stay in New York City when there's sunshine and fun in my country. Lions is the place with the jamming, with Cali and Charlie's roots clashing.
Welcome to Piarco International Airport, one of the two main airports serving the twin island country of Trinidad and Tobago. This 10,500-foot runway services airlines such as American Airlines, British Airways, Continental Airlines, Copa Airlines, Liat, and Trinidad and Tobago's state carrier Caribbean Airlines. Piarco's terminal building covers close to 39,000 square feet and includes 2 ground-level gates and 14 second-level gates with bridges. Though it was first built in 1931 for military use, Piarco International was returned to civil control after World War II. It was then that the global aviation industry expanded exponentially, with Piarco International playing a key role in Caribbean aviation.
By 1995, Trinidad and Tobago was becoming the industrial powerhouse of the Caribbean, and the government felt that the country had outgrown existing airport facilities and was now in need of upgrading with the aim of attracting investors and tourists alike. By 2000, the airport was serving more than 2.6 million passengers annually, and by 2001, construction of Piarco's international state-of-the-art terminal building was completed. In the check-in lounge shown here, CUS kiosks have recently been installed, and the ticket counters are operated under SETA's technological fiber optic CUTE and FIDS systems. Capable of handling up to 1,500 passengers per hour, the departure concourse houses a 30-meter glass cathedral ceiling and glass wall walkway, providing passengers with a sense of open space and magnificent view of the northern mountain range. The public atrium seen here has the largest glass dome in the Caribbean and is used for cultural displays throughout the year.
Let's take a trip to the nation's capital.
The metropolitan capital of Port of Spain is never asleep, with constant commercial activities during the day and a high-pulse nightlife. The city is an ideal mix of historical reminders and modern-day infrastructure. The widely recognized blue-glassed Nicholas Tower greets you at the center of the town. Adjacent to this, the new waterfront high-rises welcome cargo ships and guard the city's marine entry and exit ports. This locally famous ship, the MV Panorama, was once used as a ferry service between Trinidad and Tobago and now serves as a cargo carrier. It is shadowed by the Twin Towers that hosts the Central Bank and the Ministry of Finance. Our renovated Parliament House, recognized as the Red House, is an antiquated structure that hosts regular sessions while acting as a constant reminder of our traditional democratic values. Trinidad and Tobago's cultural roots can be experienced at the new architecturally attractive National Academy of the Performing Arts. Like many major cities, the Queen's Park Savannah is the serene center of Port-of-Spain and also acts as a venue for several cultural, informational, and political events. Fun fact, it is also the largest roundabout or traffic circle in the world. However, nothing can attest the formidable oil and gas commercial business sector that anchors the nation's economic performance. Some of these include major foreign companies such as BG Trinidad and Tobago, Shell Trinidad and Tobago, BP Trinidad and Tobago, Chevron Texaco, BHP Billiton Trinidad and Tobago, Repsol, and many more. Let's jump on a quick trip to South Trinidad using the newly established connecting water taxi service. Adios, Port-of-Spain!
The city of San Fernando is known as the country's industrial capital due to its large dependence on the oil and gas industry. Petrotrin Refinery, seen here, is a fully government-owned oil and gas production site and produces over 49,000 barrels of crude oil per day. As scenic as it looks, San Fernando Hills, seen in the background, actually is the source of rock for all of the country's oil deposits. Trinidad and Tobago has over 50 oil and gas fields both onshore and offshore. In the north, off the east coast, off the west coast, and on land. At present, a pipeline is being built from Petrotrin Refinery to supply a direct feed of jet fuel to Piarco's International Airport.
Trinidad and Tobago also has a booming natural gas industry and is in fact the Caribbean's largest producer and the world's 7th largest exporter of liquefied natural gas. Atlantic LNG, responsible for approximately half of the country's LNG exports, supplies 75% of total US LNG imports per year. Here's a fun fact. The company produces up to 3.5 million cubic feet of LNG per day, enough to power the entire US for 1.4 months. A significant portion of the country's airlift is made up of helicopter service to offshore rigs. Bristol Caribbean Limited, seen here, carries approximately 3,800 workers per month through Piarco International Airport. Other helicopter companies include National Helicopters and Brico Air Services Limited. More than just oil and gas, however, the Libre area is also home to the Pitch Lake. Discovered by Sir Walter Raleigh in 1595, the Pitch Lake is the largest natural deposit of asphalt in the world. It covers roughly 100 acres and is 250 feet deep. Interestingly, our pitch has been used to pave streets right here in the US, as well as over 50 other countries throughout the world, including England, Singapore, Egypt, India, and Japan. A cool fact to note is that some locals actually believe that bathing in the sulfur-rich waters can provide a medicinal cure for arthritis and certain skin diseases. Luckily for us, this natural lake attracts 20,000 visitors annually. Recently, the Pitch Lake has been used for scientific research. Discovery of living organisms called microbes in the pitch can help scientists better understand Saturn's moon, Titan, which has a similar tar leak.
Back to Port of Spain for the greatest show on earth.
Yeah, baby, you know how we do. You, me, you tell your friends, I tell mine. It's that time again.
Carnival in TNT is so special to all our we. Like we need blood in the vein. That's how we feel about Port of Spain. When the party them come in town, then Panana Bongo drum is madness everywhere.
What's the madman crew?
Carnival is a true freedom. Make a noise or a joyful jump and jump up in the air. So everybody take a jump, take a jump, take a jump up now. Start a wave, start a wave, start a wave up now. Start a wine, start a wine, start a wine up now because it's Carnival.
Trinidad and Tobago's Carnival. Masqueraders in costumes parade the streets to soca music for 2 straight days. Even though they are not official holidays, many locals never miss this once-a-year opportunity just to get loose and enjoy themselves. However, this is the largest tourist attraction for the country and has the most significant impact on the nation's economy every year. The ritual originated from French masquerade balls, which took to the streets after the abolition of slavery. Costumes were formed from many folklore traditions, and their modernization continued with each new immigrant's influence. Today, Carnival is an explosion of color, music, revelry, and creativity. Many nations around the world have tried to copy from Trinidad and Tobago's Carnival, but nothing on earth can rival the abandon, euphoria, and stunning spectacle that is Trinidad and Tobago's Carnival. Carnival continues to grow exponentially, and the nation prepares itself earlier each year. Today, over 60,000 tourists visit our shores for this event. It all begins with massive parties known as fetes that showcase the upcoming band costumes and music for the carnival of the next year. But as much as I can describe it to you, it cannot come close to the real vibrance of the greatest show on the
Start
world.
a wine up now because it's Carnival.
After all that partying, there's nothing like relaxing on the beach.
Maracas Bay is nestled along the picturesque northern coast of Trinidad. Providing a perfect combination of sun, sand and sea, its wide sands and blue waters attract both tourists and locals alike throughout the year. But perhaps the highlight of any visit to Maracas Bay is the existence of a wide array of local cuisine. Visitors to Maracas can find local sweets such as sugar cake, tamarind ball, and preserved fruits. Even tastier, here's a little insight on Maracas Bay's signature sandwich, the Bake and Shark. Rated as one of the world's top 10 sandwiches by Bizarre Foods host Andrew Zimmerman of the Travel Channel, this unique dish is made up of deep-fried pieces of shark, nestled between 2 slices of fried dough, or fried bake as we locals call it. The Bake and Shark experience will always allow you to customize your own sandwich with a wide choice of local vegetables and sauces, including our famous local tamarind and pepper sauces. Trinidad and Tobago is also known throughout the world for doubles. This local favorite is made up of 2 pieces of soft fried dough filled with curried chickpeas, and like bacon shark, it is also paired with several tasty sauces. A doubles vendor like this can be found across every corner of Trinidad and Tobago, and this one certainly has a few tricks up his sleeve. Doubles is the unofficial national breakfast of many Trinbagonians. Our varied culture and rich history has allowed for us to integrate traditional and modern worldwide cuisine into our own local cuisine. One such case is roti. This East Indian staple is a stovetop roasted flatbread served with curried meats and vegetables such as potato, pumpkin, and string bean. The island's delicious specialties include crab and flour dumplings simmered in a thick curry-stuck coconut sauce known as crab and dumpling. It is without doubt that if it's one question you can ask a Trinbagonian living in a foreign country what they miss most about Trinidad and Tobago, their answer would certainly be food.
Let's take a quick stop at the island of Tobago.
One can easily access Tobago from Trinidad and return through the use of the inter-island ferry service that operates up to 2 times daily. Or you can get there faster through the Caribbean Airlines Airbridge service on the de Havilland Dash 8s that departs each island every hour. The airport has recently been renamed after one of the nation's greatest previous presidents, the A.N.R. Robinson International Airport. The recently installed CAT-1 ILS system now assists long-haul European air traffic into the airport. Known as the sister island of Trinidad, Tobago is truly the gem of the Caribbean. Many tourists, particularly from Europe and even Trinidad, visit Tobago just for a few days to escape the complexity of daily life. The island is known for its untouched flora and fauna, which have been showcased on the Discovery Channel series Life. Even though Tobago does not share in the hustle and bustle of its big sister Trinidad, its people, culture, and traditions remain unchanged. However, Tobago prides itself on its Heritage Festival and the world-famous Jazz Festival. Here's a fun fact. Trinidad and Tobago celebrates in being one of the world nations with the most public holidays in a year. In Tobago, one can never experience enough of Mother Nature's most precious and desirable gifts. Because of this, both islands form the perfect mix of lifestyles that many other countries are sure to be jealous of.
The University of the West Indies was inaugurated in 1962 and remains the oldest fully regional institution of higher learning in the Commonwealth Caribbean. While our program is only offered at the St. Augustine campus in Trinidad, the other 2 campuses in Barbados and Jamaica offer a wide range of world-class fields of study. The university prides itself on the induction of select young talented individuals and the production of highly skilled and educated professionals to enter into and succeed in their respective industries. The 42-credit Master of Science in Aviation Management program began as a response to local aviation industry's needs that emphasizes the application of modern management concepts, methods, and tools to the challenges of the industry's global dynamics. With the genuine interest of a developing high-class program, Several local and international industry experts form a strong faculty that support the growing cohorts. With that said, there are favorable conditions that may allow the birth of a specialized aviation academic arm of the university. Many of the program's graduates have spread their wings in the upper level positions at their own organizations or have launched their own careers in their desired field of the aviation industry, both locally and internationally.
Thanks for flying with us. Hope you enjoyed the trip. See you soon in Trinidad and Tobago.